Hi guys, welcome back to my video. And for our today's video, I will be doing that for the last chapter, the activity in our last chapter. So I will be doing the chapter 3 activity. So again, if you want to learn something from me, or if you want to get some information about networking, stay tuned, stay watch, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so yun nga, for this video, I will be doing the activity of the chapter 3. So for this video, I will be doing the first activity, the protocols and the layers. So as in chapter 1 and chapter 2, there are some activities that dragging the choices here in the left side, and we will be dragging it from the blanks here in the columns. So the first one is the application, the transport, the internet, and the network access. So the instruction is drag the protocol or standard to the TCP or IP player named as described. So the protocol or the standard is the Ethernet, the SMTP, the IP, the POP, the TCP, the interface drivers, the OSPF, the IMAP, the DHCP, the DNS, the HTTP, the UDP, the ICMP, the FTP, the BOOTP, and the EIGRP. So in the first column, we can see the application. The second column is the transport. Then the third one is the internet, and the last one is the network access. So I want to start with the transport and the network access because they are the least choices. So I think the transport is the what do you think, guys? The transport is the TCP or the DNS. No. The UDP. Well, I think it is the transport. Then the network access are the I think interface drivers, and the last one for the network access is the Ethernet. Well, let's see if our answer is correct or wrong. And it's correct. So let's try the internet because it's the 4-1. Okay, so well, I think, guys, the internet is the IP, the ICMP, the EIGRP, and the OSPF. Well, I'm not sure, guys, for this answer, but well, let's see if my answer is correct or wrong. And okay, so my answer for internet is correct. Well, I guess the applications are the rest. Well, the SMTP, the POP, the DNS, the DHCP, the IMAP, HTTP, the FTP, and the BOOTP. It's correct, guys. So under the application, there are SMTP, POP, DNS, DHCP, IMAP, HTTP, FTP, and BOOTP. And for the transport, there is TCP and UDP. And the internet, it's IP, ICMP, EIGRP, and the OSPF. And the last one, the network access, it is the interface drivers and the Ethernet. So that's our first activity for the chapter 3. Okay, guys, so for our last activity for chapter 3, finally, and it is the last one for the chapter 3, I will be doing the illustrate the encapsulation process. So the instructions are to drag the PDU to the appropriate place in the stack to illustrate the order of the encapsulation process. So there are 5 choices as you can see, and I will be dragging the corresponding stacks in their order of encapsulation process. So the encapsulation process is the email data. So the second one is the data, then the transport header, and the network header, then the frame header. The first one, well, I think it is from the top and passing down the stack. So the first one is from the top, then the last one will be the fifth one. So let's start. Well, I think the first email in the email data, well, I think it is of course the data itself. Then second one, it is the segments. Then the last one is the well, I think it is the bits, then the frames and packets. So let's see if our answer is correct. Check, and it's wrong. Well, okay, I guess we'll be going to reset. Okay, the first one, of course, the data. Then the second one is the segment, then packets, then frames, bits, and frames. Wrong. Data, then segments, and packets, then frames, and the last one is the bits. Well, let's see if it's correct or wrong. And it's correct. So guys, this is the process, or the encapsulation process. So the first one is the data, and the second one is the segments, down to third one packets, and the fourth one is frames, and the last one is the bits. So that's the last activity for this chapter. And yes guys, we're finally done for the activity of the chapter 1, 2, and 3. So thank you for watching guys. I hope you learned something from me about the networking and in the activities in Netacad. But I hope you got something information that can help you from or having an information that can really help you for knowing or something about the networking. Well, guys, I hope you like it. I hope you share it with the others to see the other my vid, and to learn something from me. And I hope you share this, you like it, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy it, and that's all. Thank you.